I guess while we can, let's go ahead and take this slide, because there's another sock we can get up here, and we're almost done getting all the socks. Wow. This level actually, I think, can be completed your first go around, so we don't really have much to worry about as far as having to come back here. I guess it can be pretty hard to just avoid all the Thunder Tikis. I probably won't be able to do it much either. Oh wait, I think I did. Well, I guess you can call me a liar, because, you know, I like to give myself a little bit of leniency when it comes to screwing up. Otherwise, I feel pressure to try harder than I'm even capable of doing, and I just look like that. I look like an idiot doing it. I almost said something really bad. But I'm not the kind of person to use... Well, actually, I guess I can't say that either. I have done it in the before in my videos. I want to keep my videos as PG as possible, because I'm not the kind of person that really likes to feed off of stuff so juvenile. Anyway, you know, we just use our underwear as a bungee, and we got some out of the golden spatula for it, because that's definitely not juvenile, right? Goodness gracious, SpongeBob. You're so goofy. For some reason, you can't use the bubble bash on those tikis up there. I wonder why not. But oh well, I guess. Okay, for some reason you actually absolutely need to use the throw fruit there, but oh well. As you can already notice, Patrick is better for horizontal attacks. Well, not horizontal. He's better for vertical attacks. Sandy's better for horizontal attacks, because Patrick has all these grounded moves and everything else, and Sandy relies more on horizontal moves like a karate kick and karate chop and stuff like that. They actually do play pretty differently. Okay, now there's also something else that I'm a little bit of... Actually, I was worried about this, then I remembered where that sock actually could have been. And I feel also a little stupid for not choosing to, well... like, wait, but I guess you live and you learn. But yeah, I remember where the last sock is now. For some reason, this goo actually gets frozen for a pretty long time, despite looking how far away it stretches. But I guess it's just convenient. You know, I can't complain about that, because it's only for my benefit, right? If it helps me, don't question it. I guess just the glue was just being partway thawed out. Alright, let's go back to clean up the bumper boats and get our reward from Mr. Krabs.
Here is your reward.
This level's already almost done. Wow. I gotta say though, Goo Lagoon actually is a pretty short stage when you're familiar with it. No matter what, it's just not very long. I mean, I still find it a lot of fun, but it's just not that long of a stage. What can I say? Alright, let's go ahead and also go to the beach and get that sock that we were going to miss otherwise. Wow, I just hit that guy with a belly flop. Wow. That must have been painful. I can't... Okay, that's a problem. That's actually a problem, because now I can't actually, well... Now what do I do? I gotta be able to reach that sock somehow. Maybe I can try, maybe I can improvise. I have an idea. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't, but I hope it works. Alright, okay, we're up here. Made it! Well, that was actually much easier than I thought. I probably could have done it with SpongeBob too, considering just how fast I was able to get that. Okay, let's warp to Slip and Slide under the pier. Use the Patrick Teeter-Totter to go to the island and Goo Lagoon Beach. Let's do it. Get SpongeBob and... I guess I could talk to you guys about something else, but... You know how parents, they tend to just look out for their children and they want the best for them. And I can definitely get behind that, but then they say something and it makes you wonder, what are they even talking about? I was earlier today just trying to talk to my mom about how one of our subscribers, you know who you are.
Congratulations, SpongeBob. You're king of the beach. Here, have a golden spatula.
You know, just talking to my subscribers, asking them about my capture card. You know, I told them I use a Dazzle. No shame in admitting it, because I don't really have that much money. And I was saying how it actually got me really motivated to continue working on my videos, too, because it's little stuff like that that really gets me remotivated and just wants, like, reinvigorated and everything like that. My mom took it as if I should be more careful not to talk to anyone I see on the internet for fear that it could be a predator or something like that. Which is, frankly, not only is that insulting to my intelligence, because, you know, I'm 20 years old, I am very much savvy as far as how to socialize on the internet, and I am not an idiot. I know if I'm not to talk to someone in particular because if their intentions are less than pure. And you want to act like not only that am I foolish for not listening, but also that you have a reason to say that. Something that sounds so out of left field and quite frankly paranoid. It's just some things that parents do just irk me. I can never really understand sometimes just what they're talking about. And I already know about the Italian-speaking back scratcher of golden socks. Whatever. Yeah, that takes care of Goo Lagoon, actually. And we probably have a little bit of extra time, though, to do one more little itty-bitty thing, so why not? Let's do a boss battle.
I have brought you two here to face a great challenge.
I've got nerves of steel and muscles of sand.
And eyes of jelly. My Poseidon has been bleached by a mighty foe whom you must vanquish.
Bring it on, Your Highness! Bring it on!
In this corner, defending the Poseidon, a small square guy. And his challenger, a huge murderous robot shaped like a squirrel. Look, it's a giraffe.
I think I need to get home to feed Gary.
At least you know that the ball is in our court, right? Well, we have the home court advantage. This is Robot Sandy, and if you cannot tell, it's a Robot Sandy.
Looks like the robot.
This boss has an extremely predictable and reactable pattern. You just wait for her to do a karate chop, stand out of her range, and when she jumps up, make sure you're not where she ground pounds and ground pound back.
Now the robot's taking a beating out there.
It's extremely simple, and I honestly don't think that it's really that much worth talking about. This boss is just really easy.
The robot better change tactics and fast. I want to play.
Patrick, we're not playing. We're fighting for our lives.
I want to play.
Oh, all right.
Okay, now we actually play as Patrick, and this fight gets a little bit more interesting, actually. In this phase, her second phase at least, she also gets in a move. the clothesline. You jump over it because otherwise the springs will hurt you. And when she does her ground pound, things are a little differently. You still got a ground pound, but then you have to pick up her head.
The robot's losing its head.
Thank you, realistic fish head.
What a shocking takedown by Patrick.
And then you throw it into those wires, which hurts the boss then. Still very simple. Still really not much worth talking about. You know,
The old clothesline move.
like, the realistic announcing fish head does have some pretty fun things to say in this fight. It's more or less a shame though that we really don't have much of a reason to listen to them. I don't know.
Oh, nice flying head thing move by Patrick.
Something I think would be pretty cool to show actually was that the fish head actually can be seen in this arena, but I can't really show you him from this angle. And he actually even animated when something goes on, and you see him up here from the side. You see him right there. Let me see if I can actually show him talking. But yeah, this actually is a very... Oh, well. I made a mistake.
Wow, I've never seen such an electrifying match.
That was actually pretty bad. Well,
Oh, that was fun. Your turn, SpongeBob.
Oh? We...
okay, back to SpongeBob. Here is almost identical to Patrick's phase, except this. Now you see two of them.
The old clothes.
So that makes it a little bit more difficult. You can't just double jump over it because the top one will hit you. That's interesting. I wonder how my ground pod actually reaches. And then get the uppercut when her head is swinging above you. You know, with your bubble bash. So, not that much more difficult. It's just you have to be a little bit more aware of some of her new moves. You can actually just camp out the very edge of this cord, and it actually ends up allowing you to dodge the attack completely. So that's a little bit of something else to know. If you wait too long, she will get her head back in either this or Patrick's fight, so don't take too much time. All in all though, you just play your cards right, and you do just play it safe, you'll be fine. I kind of want to show off her taunt when you actually get hit, but it's nothing special, so I don't really care. Let's just finish her. Never get to see what he says there, though.
That was quite a battle. Tell him what he's won, Johnny. It's a new power, the Bubble Bowl. But wait, there's more. A golden spatula, and that's not all. A gift certificate for $5.32 to Dean's Little Shop of Dried Fish Flakes and Flowers.
Oh, thank you. It all means so much. I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
Cry all you want, but not here. We just wax the floors.
Yeah, Neptune is here. I don't know why, but I'm not gonna question it. It's cool. Neptune is cool in this game, so what do I care? I mean, relatively speaking. Cutscene time.
Hey, Plankton.
Yes, what is it?
I was just wondering why all the robots seem to be coming from inside the chum bucket.
Have they? I really haven't noticed.
I wouldn't have noticed either, given SpongeBob's facial expression.
Yeah. And then there's that big flashing neon sign that says Robot Headquarters.
SpongeBob, I'm your friend, right?
No, not really.
Exactly, and as your non-friend, I worry about you. Like right now, you're thinking too much. I'm worried you might really hurt yourself. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna think for you. This way you won't hurt yourself, and you can just keep working on getting me into the chum bucket.
Thanks, Plankton. You're the best non-friend a friend could have. No more thinking for me.
Maybe you should have just left your brain with them in the episode Plankton, considering just how willing you are to just stop thinking for right now. Now, if I really was a jerk, I would go ahead and just cheese the next part of the game so that we could just get through it without any trouble whatsoever. But I'm not about that, so I'm actually going to go ahead and, well, what else am I going to do aside from playing it in the correct order? However, because we do have the Bubble Bowl now, which I want to show you, you press the X button to do that, and you shoot a bowling ball, which is a bubble. Creative. I'm just gonna put the rest of this episode to showing up the Bubble Bowl and how it works. So you can actually also use the Bubble Bowl to attack enemies from a safe distance, and you also need to get this sock. So you just fire it, and something I forgot to mention actually is that if you actually were to look up ahead, you can see the sock is right up there, just floating above you, but I never did think to check up there because, honestly, why would you? See that sock right there? That's the sock that falls when you do this. Let's see if we can get it on the camera, actually. Yeah. Gone. Alright, everyone. See you guys later.